So when you log in, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a calendar with everything's available today. Okay, but you're not going to see this till Monday. You can scroll on through, and that's, as you can see, the pretest is due. You also have what's to work on next. Okay, this kind of lays things out for you. Announcements, there are no announcements, so you're good there. Make sure you run your browser check. Make sure you use Mozilla, Safari, Chrome. Do not use Internet Explorer. For whatever reason, it does not work well with MyMathLab. I mean, it does sometimes, but some things don't work well. So Mozilla is always a safe bet. So this kind of gives you everything that's going on. How to enter answers. You got your overall average here, what you've submitted, things like that. So if you're ever not sure what to work on, well, it's right here in front of you. Okay. And we'll talk about that as we go on down. The syllabus, you can print this, read through it. The textbook is online, so you don't need a hard copy. You need a calculator. Class requirements talks about attendance, time expectations, things like that. So, you need to watch videos. You need to work on your homework. You don't need to wait till the last minute to do stuff. Although that's hard, I know, but you have to discipline yourself. Homework's 20% of your grade. Okay, I talked about this earlier in the other video. There's 4 exams, 3 regular and the final, how they break down as far as your grade goes. And you have due dates, and I'll show you where those are as well. If you do experience technical difficulties, I'll give 1 retake unless you can show me proof from Pearson and Course Compass that it was their fault. You have 2 hours to take a test, so that means that once you log in and start, your time starts. So your 2 hours starts then. It's clock hours. It's not when you log in and out. So just make sure you're ready. And assignments are due at 11:59 p.m. So don't forget, at midnight the day changes. So if you have an assignment due on Friday, you can't work on it at 1 a.m. because that's Saturday. Okay, so make sure you're aware of that. Here's our proctored exam policy. So if you don't like it, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. Late work, homework, you can work on past the due date. It's subject to a late penalty. But, if something happens and you miss a deadline, let me know. I'll extend it 1 time. Here's how your grade is calculated. Withdrawal policy, you can withdraw up until Friday, December 1st at 2 p.m. And here's a link to your college policies. If you want to need accommodations or financial aid, you can go to this page, click your link here, and it'll take you there. And here's kind of the course outline. So, you may notice that, we do chapter 1 here and chapter 1 here. Don't go in the book and start doing chapter 1. Start by doing the first assignment, then the second assignment, okay? Because we don't do everything in chapter 1. We don't do everything in chapter 6 and 7. Okay, we pick and choose. So just make sure you do what you're assigned. All right, the next thing, the instructor information, that is me. My contact info, email is the best way to get a hold of me. And I will do my best to get back to you within 24 hours on weekends, maybe till Monday. Don't email me at 9 o'clock and get mad if I don't respond to you at 9:30. Okay, that's ridiculous. All right, it's not fair to me, and I wouldn't expect that out of you. So if you are desperate, you're just going to have to wait, because I may not get back to you till the next morning. So 24 hours is fair. And I will say I do a really good job at communicating with my students. All right, here's the information about the proctored final exam. Read through this. Know what you can do. Know what you can bring. Okay, and know where you need to go. So if you're a BCTC student, there's a link for our proctoring center. If you're at another college, there's more links. If you want to take it at home and you have a webcam and about $20, you can go to ProctorU. So you decide. Okay, but the final exam must be proctored. Here's your due dates. So this kind of breaks down into when things are due. Okay. So the pretest, the first chapter's work with exam 1, all that. So I give you 2 days to prepare for each test and when the final is due. And remember, you must have the proctored for the final. You must pass the final. Okay? Because some of y'all are going to claim you never heard that before. That's why I keep saying it. Because there'll be one or two that will have no idea that you had to get a proctor for the final. But those are the ones that aren't watching this either. All right. BCTC tutoring. Hopefully the schedule will be up soon. Class notes and videos. Now, you know, they're not all my videos. I copied this course from someone else. I've been teaching it a long time on campus, just started doing it online. I've made some of my own videos. These are other videos. Now, oftentimes, since we use the same videos over and over again, there could be problems. If they don't open up, like if I click on the scientific notation video, and this is one I've converted to YouTube, so there shouldn't be a problem. But if something doesn't open up, try to right-click on it and save it to your desktop or something. Or, try one of these options. But most of them should be pretty good. But if there's a problem, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Okay, there's also, like documents going over the process, like notes. So you've got videos and you've got notes and sample problems for every topic that we're covering. Okay, so this is all of them all the way through. Don't worry about, you can't see these because I got rid of those. But I see them, but you can't. So only worry about what you can see. So those are your class notes and videos. Take advantage of it. Okay, we'll go back to the main menu. This is where your homework is, and you'll see I cannot do anything before I take the pretest. And these go right in order. You'll see there's a practice for exam 1, so that's a review. Review for exam 2, okay? And if the tests are right here. Now the practice final exam is in the test section. That's just format reason. No other reason for that, okay? Don't worry about these sample tests and quizzes. They're going to be different than what I give you. Work on what I give you, okay? And, you click on the pretest, you go to take it, you go to question 1, bada boom, bada bing, okay? All right, now, in a lot of times in the question help, there'll be ask my instructor, other things, maybe in some of them, show an example, but if you get stuck, you can do the question help and you can send me an email right through ask my instructor. All right, study plan. I really don't use this. You don't have to worry about it. It's kind of like if you want to practice, you can find a chapter if you want to work on something, but it's going to be kind of hard unless you know the sections and numbers they come from, like scientific notation. Okay, you can look into there, and you can do some more practice out of the book. This is your grade book. So right now we've done nothing. Okay, I've submitted my pretest. And that's it. Okay. And you can review your homework as well, see what you missed. That's a good tool because maybe you'll see why you're missing stuff. It could be rounding, it could be the way you're typing stuff in, and it might help you understand what you're doing wrong. Should you need to drop the class, there's a section right there on how to drop the class. Your chapter contents, this is your ebook. So you can click on the chapter, find the section we're working on. There's more videos other than what I've created, and you can go right to the book, okay, if you have the urge. All right, go back to the main menu. You'll see you're not hurting. You cannot hurt anything by clicking on any of these items. You're not going to mess anything up no matter what you click on out here. The multimedia library, that gives you options. Say we're on a scientific notation, like this is the textbook video, might be some sort of PowerPoint, other animation, and then the textbook. So you can do that for just about every section we have. Pearson does supply tutoring, but they charge for it, but you're more than welcome to check that out. Discussions, I really don't do discussion boards in this class, but you're more than welcome to start one up yourself. And then the course tools, there is one for email. So if you want to email me that way, you can do that. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Don't be afraid to explore though. Okay. Don't be afraid to explore. It's the only way you're going to learn. And again, you're not going to hurt anything by going through and clicking on stuff. Okay. You're not going to hurt a thing by clicking on these items out here. All right. So I wish you luck. And when you have questions, please let me know.